Seems only for a short while. There's a newspaper article I found. I'm almost done. It says, please God, I'm only 17. The day I died was an ordinary school day. How I wish I had taken the bus, but I was too cool for the bus. I remember how I wheeled the car out of Mom's special favor I pleaded, and all the kids drive. When the 2:50 bell rang, I threw all my books in the locker. I was free until 8:40 the next morning. I ran to the parking lot, excited at the thought of driving a car and being my own boss. Free. It doesn't matter how the accident happened. I was goofing off and going too fast, taking crazy chances, but I was enjoying my freedom and having fun. The last thing I remember was passing an old lady who seemed to be going awful slow. I heard a crash and I felt a terrible jolt, and glass and steel flew everywhere. My whole body seemed to be turning inside out. I heard myself scream. Suddenly, I awakened. It was very quiet. A police officer was standing over me. Then I saw a doctor. My body was mangled. I was saturated with blood. Pieces of jagged glass were sticking out all over. Strange that I could not feel anything. Hey, don't pull that sheet over my head. I can't be dead. I'm only 17. I've got a date tonight. I'm supposed to grow up and have a wonderful life. I've lived. I haven't lived yet. I can't be dead. Later, I was placed in a drawer. My folks had to identify me. Why did they have to see me like this? Why did I have to look at Mom's eyes when she faced the most terrible ordeal of her life? Dad suddenly looked like an old man. He told the man in charge, yes, he is my son. The funeral was weird, a weird experience. I saw all my relatives and friends walk towards the casket. They passed by one and looked at me with the saddest eyes I've ever seen. Some of my buddies were crying. A few of the girls touched my hand and sobbed as they walked by. Please, somebody wake me up. Get me out of here. I can't bear to see my mom and my dad so broken up. My grandparents are so racked with grief. They can hardly walk. My brother and sister are like zombies. They move like robots. In a daze, everybody. No one can believe this. And I can't believe it is. Please don't bury me. I'm not dead. I have a lot of living to do. I want to laugh. I want to run again. I want to sing and dance. Please don't put me in the ground. I promise if you give me just one more chance, God, I'll be the most careful driver in the whole world. All I want is one more chance. Please, God, I'm only 17. I read that. And I've had some friends lately that passed from this world to another. One about a month ago, of a drug overdose. Young girl, a buddy of mine, David. She was a year behind us. She started dating this other boy. Got her hooked on drugs. Died of a drug overdose. Girl not saved, and I'll be honest with you. I talked to her about coming to church, and I talked to her about the Lord and salvation when her and my buddy was dating. She came to my church one time with some friends. After that Sunday, they never came back. And I'll tell you, I'll be honest. It's not my place to judge nobody. But your fruit will show for you.